And hello everyone, welcome back, and welcome to another stream. I just gotta show you this a little bit later. But welcome again, and welcome to this kind of a nightmare stream, because I really have no idea how this is going to go. Yeah, not sure what to say about this combination overall. It's actually a pretty tough one. It's the beginning of the Nations Cup, Circuit de Spa Francorchamps, and I'm looking to get a clean race without spinning. So that's my goal today. The Nations Cup is a pretty difficult series, as you probably know already, and the chances of qualifying here are close to none. So I said to myself that I'm going to take this series reasonably chilled, so to say. I'm still going to put some effort into this, of course. I did some practice session. The conditions are constantly changing, so I have no idea, honestly, how all of this is going to go. But I gotta say hi to everyone in the chat. So as usual, we got Jean, we got Dualis, we got Heather as well, and Metal here as well. Hi there, guys. Bravo Lima, Nate, and Jack is here as well. How are you feeling about the 24-hour race overall? A pretty difficult experience, challenging, but I think I proved to myself that I can actually do it. So I would say that a very positive experience in the end, and I'm happy that I did it. And Voen, thank you very much for those 7 months. Lurk mode activated. Oh yeah. Do your best, Digit. I'll try, even though here it's going to be quite tough, but I'll try. I'll try to just see how it goes. So, as you probably know already, I don't know if you watched anyone else. Actually, you couldn't watch anyone else in Europe, maybe in other regions. But the conditions are constantly changing, so it's really difficult to say exactly if I'm going to be competitive or if I'm not going to be competitive. More likely that it's going to be that most of these lap times were set in different conditions. So I gotta see DG Semantic 46th. Hello there. Hello to everyone in the chat. And I'm just looking through like the leaderboards and all of that, and Valerio did a 55.1. Unfortunately, I can't see his lap, so I really don't know in what conditions did he set that lap time. And a 55.1, it's hard to say that they have done it in the rain, and of course the rain constantly changes. I did a 56.4. I think I can do a lot better than that, at least half a second better than that. But at the same time, it's a very, very challenging combination. I have a feeling like not that many players will eventually do it. And yeah, as I said before, let's see how this is going to go. I'm going to take the car. We got a bit of time to get this done. And yeah, let the practice session begin. 45 minutes. I've already done some practice. And let's just see how this is going to go. But by the way, you probably noticed this already, is that we got this like little telemetry overlay. So this is now in kind of testing. I just want to see if it's actually going to work or not, and if it's going to work for longer or it's really not going to work at all. Wait a second. And Flux, hi there. And by the way, put the intermediates on. Intermediates, not heavyweights, intermediates, and not hearts, intermediates. Inspirations, hi. Okay, let's get it down to 55. And this car like slides a lot. My car is slipping in auto drive because I was on hard tires. It's actually not Borat. It's actually not. Oh. No, it's my turn. Let's see. What do you think they're swapped? No, you can position them the way you like it. I think the most important part is to see if it actually works. It did work for me, but I wanted to test it in like a longer session. I mean, it could give you an idea on how my reaction times are and what it actually looks like without looking at telemetry. Just something extra. At Apex, hi there. So let's get ready. Let's get this one. Yeah. Okay, let's focus. Okay. Okay. When I see a Polish person in the chat, I think it's Krzysztof, but I would need to go to full Polish mode to know exactly what the surname is. So sorry about that. Deacon, hi. Okay, let me focus on this. This requires my full attention. But it's reverse, but that's like easy fix. Don't think that's something that cannot be fixed. Bailey, thank you. So let's see if it's going to be useful or not. Grovers, hi. Krebo, hi there. Oh. Yeah, I think the most important part is basically the braking line and the way I accelerate. So you can visually see how it looks like. Even if you don't have... Well, even if you don't have the lap to load it in telemetry. Whoa. Let's go, Luca. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Well, really appreciate the donation. Thank you. Click on that. Thank you, man. So if I land in the top split, then you'll see that the other guys will be like really competitive. If I'm going to be in like the second or third split, I might have like a chance to do something. Even though in these conditions, which are constantly changing, it's probably going to be a mess up there. And with the slipstream and all of the settings in this race, I'm looking for a pretty chaotic race, but we'll just see how it's going to go. I mean, as I said to myself, I actually put like a lot more practice into the Manufacturers' Cup because, of course, something could potentially be found there in that cup, but now, as you can see, not looking that great. And yeah, the rain or the conditions on the track are constantly changing, so one lap might be quick and then like literally one lap later it's going to be completely different. Let's go, we gotta focus. The schedule is... I mean, you got it on the website. If you just go down below, you'll find all of the races. Yeah, intermediates all the time. intermediates. It's not worth doing a stop here either way, so intermediates. No TCS as usual here. 15 laps in total. Okay, let's get a couple of competitive laps in. Like semi-competitive. Scripted weather. Yeah. So it's always going to be the same, but it's changing. So it's never like the same rain. The rain is constantly changing. Go. Well, thank you. Custom. It's custom telemetry. Let's call it beta testing. And of course I had to make a mistake. That was actually a big mistake. Yeah, trail braking. So it does help with this, for example. Like when I'm trying to... Okay, I got it here as well. So for example, when I'm trying to trail brake, I want to see exactly how long does it take and it can actually achieve such a line. And it can actually do, let's say, like 20, 50, 75, and 100%. I mean, of course, without looking, but for example, when you reach, let's say, 50%, now you know exactly, is it 50, is it 60, is it, you know, what is it? So I think it also helps with the trail braking and exactly how much braking pressure you need to apply, exactly how the line looks like, and you know, all of these elements definitely matter in racing, and maybe this is something that I should focus on in real time and without going back and looking at telemetry, but just focusing on this when I actually need it. There is going to be a lot more water. Yes, this is basically qualifying. Well, for now, I'm just going to keep it as it if I find it suitable, which I think I will. I'm going to share it with you guys and how you can use it, so we'll see. Okay. Yeah, data logger is pretty much the same thing. Like, the data logger tells you what you need to know, and it's very, very good to compare lap times. I use it all the time. So, this is more like a graphical edition, nothing more than that. Hello, Chris. What? Yeah, it's like a little real-time version. It's not used to compare lap times, but why is it different on mobile? Let me see, I'm curious now. But if I put it under... Well, let's see. I just want to check it out. By the way, what is Calster doing? Calster is practicing. Okay. Just checking it now. Ah, it has a view counter. Like it's like this, like watching myself, but it's... I think it's in a good spot. I'll see later. Ah, landscape. Wait a second. Now you made me curious. Nothing. I'm just going to keep it as it is right now. I need to focus on the driving. Don't touch those. I'll look into that later. No. I would say that the wets don't make much of a difference. It would potentially make the car more stable, but for the majority of this race, it's like in between wets and intermediates, so I can't really say. If you're confident enough on the intermediates, of course, try intermediates. But, if you're struggling, just give it a shot with the wets. Let's go. I'll try to run now for a couple of laps. Let's do a few laps, at least like 5, 6. Yeah, I gotta be really careful on how I apply the power. Yeah, and now it gets like a lot worse. And when it starts raining, like heavy rain, then it's tough. And Sarah, hi there. Okay, let's stop here. No, I think wets will perform, especially because most of this race is now going to be like between 2 and 3 bars. But intermediates are better. Again, it depends on who you ask and who is driving, but in general I believe they are. Scripted, yes. You can see it's getting much worse now, and now I'll have to avoid the curbs. Not these ones, but this one I'll always try to avoid. I had some moments there. Not good moments. Not good moments. Code Brown moments. Okay, high. Now a little bit earlier on the brakes. Oof, I messed it up. Ah, you see why I said it before. And then I did it again. Okay, let's do a few laps again. ABS off for this race. I don't think a lot of people share that opinion. Yeah, it's either straight over there. One of the most, I would say one of the most difficult combinations. Well, yeah. Avoiding the curbs. Max Racing High. And City. And everyone else in the chat. So just let's see, I mean... DC. For safety reasons, maybe. Either way, even with DCS, I don't think it would be much better. Well, let's see. Oh no. Just one little thing. I'm slower at TC. Yeah, I would first say like using higher gears is more important than TC. I think when it starts raining, I might choose TC as to save me. Dex, hi. Carl, thank you. I will keep on going, but curbs. Why I keep on forgetting about curbs. How long before the race starts? 13 minutes. The yield progression lights bar, I think you have to blame him for making it. You definitely have to blame yield. He's the guilty one. Overlay in the game? I don't think so. It was never really used in the game, so I'm not sure. Like, too much HUD already. Let's go. Available, should I buy it? I can get it. They said it will be. DD Plus bundle for $629. I'm not sure if it's ever going to be that cheap. Thank you, Kev. Saying that it's faster. Kako sam preživio? Nekako. Niti ja ne znam kako. $629 for that. That's kind of a steal, isn't it? I don't think it will get any cheaper than that. Like, ever. Yeah, but still, like... Our refurbished is basically like new, someone returned the product. I gotta be careful over that curb. I maybe shouldn't even touch it there. Could be. No, I missed it. Yeah, I gotta focus on this guy's 9 more minutes. Sprint on intermediates. Now it's definitely more slippery. Let's put it like this. No stops. This is a no-stop race. Yeah, in worse conditions it's going to be fifth out of that one. approach. That's the difficult part now. Evening flash. Pozdrav Goran, pozdrav cijelu ekipu. Da imam s čim. Oh yeah, now it gets like a lot worse. I tried. I think just for safety I'm going to use TCS there. Oh yeah, in these conditions you need wet tires. In these conditions. Maybe try the wet for the race. Not really, because when the weather is changing like this, it's better to be on the intermediates. In these conditions now, yeah, it is better, but if the track starts getting drier, then I'll be in big trouble if we stay on wet tires. Take this line. I'm still not sure how to accelerate in these like really bad conditions. Let's see now. Again. I think just for safety I'm going to use it. Jason, hi there. Yeah, the conditions in the race are going to be better than here in the qualifying. Let's do it then. I'm still not sure if it's going to be top split or not. I really hope that it's not going to be top split. And it's not actually. I don't think this is top split. Yeah, 414 points. So... What the? Salazar Punisher? Well... I might have a shot here. Well, thank you. So it's not gonna be one of those races where I start in like... P14. Maybe it will be. Hopefully that's not going to happen, but let's see. Honestly, I really didn't want a top split. I didn't really practice that much. Those guys are chasing like 3 qualifying spots. They've put in like 1,000,000 kilometers into this one race. So I would rather stay here, have it more like chilled and see how it goes. But guys, let's keep on going. It is definitely drier now. I can brake later. I see we even got the dry line. Still strong. Very strong. Eyes on the road. Well, this might even be for hards. Yeah, this is like close to hards. Is there even any spray? Ah, yeah. It wouldn't be, in my opinion, it wouldn't be possible to do it on the hards. It just... no. But yeah, if you just slightly go off that line on the curb... I don't know. These are like... difficult conditions to find it out. Especially, it's not good to test it in the qualifying. Yeah, it's, in my opinion, it's not worth it, but... Okay, let's see, I'll actually have 2 laps, come on. I can floor it. These are much better conditions. I think someone might give it a shot. See up top. Pretty terrible lap, actually. Yeah, I don't know the conditions. I can push a lot more. Yeah, I can push a lot more. Yeah, it's not even wet now. Sorry, not a good one. Like it's... I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I got this one. I mean, we can move on, but the tires are dead either way. The problem is that I practiced in like much worse conditions, and I don't think I ever did a session in the dry with this car. Like you can push a lot more, like a lot more. Never mind. Good practice for the next one. But... No, I didn't, honestly, I really didn't expect these conditions because this is like really dry and everything changes. Qualifying on hards, I don't know. Now I see that it might actually be possible. Okay. Yeah, I can brake. Okay, where can I even brake? Much later than I thought I would. P9. Oh yeah, this should have been like a lot better than what it was, but unfortunately I was too careful. I was just too careful. It's a very tricky race. Yes, it is. Still starting in the middle of the field, so it's like it's not all bad, but I can see that the other guys really didn't put too much practice into this, because usually I think they would be faster, maybe a bit of practice and that was about it. But okay, I got something to work for. I know that it's going to be a tough race, so let's see. Yeah, much more right now. So We'll see. A question, is this split too? I would not know. This is split 3 actually. It is kind of scripted. It is scripted. Not kind of, it is scripted. Whoa, thank you very much guys for watching. A lot of people watching. Thank you. Thank you, Will. .7 seconds. Yeah. That makes sense. Just a second. Okay, everything functional. Everything perfectly fine. To show your throttle and brake telemetry, I'm going to keep that a secret. I will let you know when it's done. Oh, yeah. Turn 1, right? Brake late. Brake late. Just brake late on the hards. Sorry, excuse me. Hard tires and brake late in the rain. That would probably be the best strategy. But I have the intermediates, so I think that I can brake even later. Oh yeah. Grovers, thank you. Appreciate it, thank you, man. .53.2. They were pushing it. I mean, I did a 54.9. It was like a terrible lap. Dire, thank you. Just survived turn 1. Okay. Let's send it in turn 1. Absolute send. Pause it. Okay. A lot more rain. Let's go TCS2 for the start of the race. And as you can see, and you'll be able to see it, a lot more rain. Tokyo Drift. Okay, now this is the real deal. Like this. There we go. I got it. Should I go for it straight away? Why not? Whoa, look at all of this trouble. Oh yeah. I don't even know how it worked. Probably damage. Oh, fourth. Fourth and slipstream, like, could this actually be any better? Oof. see if I can hold it on the outside. Go. It's still dry. Still very dry, actually. I don't know what to say, I just gotta focus. Still the dry line is there. I'm really not losing too much time. Like, I don't know how it's going to be when it starts raining like a lot, but it's okay. No pushing now, I'm just taking it very, very easy. Easy. Never easy, but don't touch the curb, I gotta avoid the curb. I don't even know why I'm touching it. Okay, now it's going to be like bad. Ugh. I have to adapt to this now. Staying like this. Oh. That's B2. I think Flores behind me is on wet tires. TCS actually activated there. Yeah, I have a feeling like he's on full wets. Thank you. Or maybe not, maybe he just knows how to drive better, I don't know. Okay, again it's normal. are they on wet tires? I have no idea, honestly. Maybe I cut it in. Probably cut it in too early. Will I be able to defend this? No, got too wide. Yeah, but the lead is 6 tenths now, and they will still catch me. Whoa! She got a moment. Oh no! I'm overshooting corners now. defend this. He's half a second in front of me, but at least I got the toe. Ah! Ah, come on! Oh, right now, perfect. Not over between them. Again. Wow, look at that behind me. It's raining again. Oh, oh, oh! That's why I use DCS. Go again. They're constantly using fourth. I think I can use fourth there, but I don't want to risk it. This is just on another level, I mean. But this slipstream is killing me, because... Okay, wait a second. I'm not losing any time to the leader, but I'm constantly under pressure from behind. Custom. Whoa, 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 I think he almost lost it. Yeah, but look at this, they're so close. And when they get within 1 second, that's slipstream. I don't want to touch that curb ever again. Ah, come on, not now! Now I got damage of my rear wing. Not now, that's the worst. Come on. They send it now, I don't know. Torpedo coming, I think so. Come on. I'm not doing this again. This is too stressful. Oh man, this is way too stressful for me. I'm too old for this. Like literally at the worst possible moments. Always, I got damage at the worst possible moments. I wasn't even losing that much time to the lead. Wasn't even losing time. Minister of Defense. I don't even know how I pulled this off. Thank you guys. Imagine how many gray hairs I have now. I was defending. Let's be honest, I was defending. Some of them were maybe faster than me. But unless they were actually in the slipstream, I don't think the gap would have been that big. So overall, I can say that you need to defend, but I don't think I'm doing this again. Like, no. Like 3-7. We gotta check the replay. Thank you, guys. Let's watch the replay. I mean, not a bad performance. I think I could have had P2, but it was like damage at the worst possible moment. I'm going to say like it's all good. Like no worries to the other guys because I know how difficult it is to control this car. I think it was just unfortunate, but at the same time, come on. Best way to cook red meat. That was intense, guys. I'm going for a nap. Check the tires of the leaders. I think they were all in the intermediates. It's difficult to say now. It's stressful to watch. I don't even know how I did it. 379? That's not bad. Well, thank you, Flash. I know it's like a third split, but who cares? At least a few seconds. I would say so. Because I had very, very similar pace to Rick there in the lead. He got a DR reset in the top split. So there is no way that he's going to get any kind of points in this round. DR reset. Imagine how bad it was. This or 24 hours. It's hard to say. I would say I would rather do the first 18 hours of a 24-hour race than this. Reptile, thank you. But no, he attacked when he thought was okay for him. I mean, I'm not blaming him for anything. DRASRB. Oh, that's going to take some time to recover. Okay, I just want to see what happened here because I gained like a couple of positions and I didn't really do much. Okay. Rick went really wide. Bomb drafts. Yeah, I imagine the bomb drafts here. Okay, he somehow got it. I'll share the replay, just remind me later. Whoa. Damage, right? Yeah, damage. Mata, whoa. Harsh. I mean, I was honestly very, very lucky here. Where is Matti? He's got some pace. He has to start from... Ah, that's game over. He could continue, but at the same time, I don't even know how he managed to get up to second place from here, but... I kind of see it how, but... This was possibly like the best possible moment for me. I didn't do anything. I just stayed on the right. Forward gear. Nothing. Rowdy. There was something that I would really like not to do again. And yeah, Flores here had damage on both ends. Wouldn't stop. Nope. No, I mean, the leader in this situation, of course, has the best possible position, but it's in a really good spot because he doesn't have to deal with all of this, like any of this. Still dry. These are kind of the conditions that I practice for, like when the bar is at around just about 50%, and I was really good at that point. But as soon as it started raining more than that, then it didn't exactly work well for me. But I was almost immediately behind him. Went for it. Did he lift? Just want to say, I think no one on the wets here. Did he lift? I think he actually did. Yeah, he lifted. I mean, looking at my race now, the pace wasn't bad. Wet. I think in the first part of the race you would lose a lot of time, but later, it might work actually. No one tried it. Thank you, Dr. Zek. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a real slipstream, but apparently it's custom. I didn't even check. But it's like bad. It is bad. It's like really, really bad. Custom slipstream for this race. Yeah, look at how much he's gaining here. It's not even a competition on the straight, really. Just look at this. Half a second, easily. Yeah. The track is better for the ones that are at the back. But at the same time, it's better for all of them, which kind of closes up the field. And then when you're really trying to get close to someone, you will get too close. And then again, we got issues. Maybe issues that I would really like to avoid in the future. Go again. No. Group 2s would be good. I remember Group 2s when we had them here. It was like one of the best weeks. Yeah, I mean, I was good here, like in this middle section. And then, what happened to him? Probably made a mistake. Because at this point I thought, you know what, it's all good. I don't have to worry about anything. But then I think, yeah, the rain started. It got worse. They started closing in. Over 1K was watching, yeah. It was a good race. Thank you guys for watching and for all of the likes. I mean, pretty special actually. Defense that worked. Defense that worked. That second place was close, but all the way on the wets. I think that might be the best strategy for the ones that can't control this car, and that's like 99.999% of the players out there. Maybe, I think even for me, maybe it would be like better to be on the wets. Again, if I wanted to do this race again, I would think twice if I was going to do wets. They might be slower, but they really help later. No stops. He got close, he did a couple of overtakes, used the slipstream. A bit of luck, a bit of skill, and there you go. And where did he lose it? I think there was 1 point. No. Wait. Yeah, this is where I actually started to struggle. Not struggle too much. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's have a look at this. I mean, nothing too bad, but at the same time, losing time. And he was flying now. Flores was flying. Wait. I just have to check. Fourth. Oh, he even took the lead. Wait. Yeah, the leader always has the worst conditions. He overshot it, right? Just within the track limits. Stressful. Like, I mean, I don't even know what to say. He was using TCS. Spinning with TCS is wild here. He spun with TCS. Yeah, this car has no grip. But that's the... Oh, yeah. That's a corner for fifth. Never mind. I think he'll get a good result later. And then I got under pressure, and I think this is where it all started. Here. Yeah. I think we lost a lot of time with this, but I didn't want to give up that easily. I mean, I usually just give up the place, kind of to save the race, but different line. But this time I just didn't want to like give it up that easily. What happened to him? Let's quickly have a look. Oh, that's what happened. Early acceleration. I mean, nothing seriously, but that's what happens. And then Flores was behind me. this was nightmare. It really was. Yeah, but look at this now. I mean, you can't really do much. He's just got the slipstream. I think I defended here, didn't I? Yeah, I think we lost too much time with this. But at the same time, if he was the one in the lead right now, I would be at the back, so I would be, you know, on the attack this time. But yeah, I mean, in these races, you gotta defend. Again, side by side. I was definitely slower in some of the sections, I mean, not going to lie. Okay, overshot it. Ah, okay, that was like on me. Because I didn't really think that he was going to be there. Like a little contact put me off the line. And I think he lifted. Yeah, but it wasn't his fault. Can we see it again? When was it? I mean, look at this now. Had a moment here, didn't it? Huh? TCS. A couple of guys with TCS. Manu. Defense. Later on, let's see this. I went too wide. Ooh. Punisher almost punished us both. Fighting for this second place. Yeah, but look at this now. Look at how much time they will get. Okay, this was a moment. This is like half a second. But it doesn't really mean much, does it? And then I started going too wide, pushing a bit too hard, and... Oh! When was it? Again, I had a poor exit. Whoa! Mistakes. I should have been more patient there in fourth, but let's have a look at this one. All good. I mean, everyone fighting for positions. We lost a lot of time with that. Now I couldn't defend it. I wanted to send it again, but... What I actually wanted to do here was try to use his slipstream and just stay close, and then later maybe attack that second place. But it just wasn't... I guess it just wasn't meant to be. He went wide. Punisher right behind. Maybe I should have used TCS. It would give me a little bit more confidence here. Yeah, but this was, again, unfortunate. I mean, because instead of getting closer to him, now I ended up with damage. So, he was just late on the brakes. Yeah, I would have stayed with him. But okay, in the end, P3. Yeah, even this. A domino effect. This was not good, but usually it is what it is. No, I was in P9. Flash, I can say so, yes. I can definitely say so. Let's just have a look on this one. But you see how much time we were actually all losing with all of that fighting. I mean, of course, custom slipstream makes it like a lot more difficult not to try to go for a move, but at the same time, it's just not amazing to race like this. Nothing finished in P3. I can show you the last lap right now. I'm just looking at the replay. This was good. Third gear on the way out. And going wider, a little bit wider. Yeah, Flash, that's good. Ooh. And this helped, this definitely helped. That's why I was using TCS there. He was also using TCS. Yeah, look at this. Curb, bam. I don't even know how he saved that. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. Yeah, I'm going to do some time trial in Daily Race B. I might even try to set the best time in Daily Race C. What do you think? I would like to try something that I found, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. And here I had a feeling like I was safe here. And I was like safe. Relatively safe. Race B. Wait a second. What was that about? How did he... This is a problem. This is a problem. I would say this is a big issue, especially in top splits. I'm just going to say it. Losing the car, almost losing the car. Okay, using TCS, saved. Very, very nice save. But look at the gap. Look at the gap. I'm doing 246. He's doing 239. Look at this gap. Just a second. Just to give you a better perspective on what's going on. This is the gap. This is a huge gap. Now, when you look at it like this, this is a huge gap. And then, by the end of this straight, or actually this corner, they're going to close up. And look at how close they are. And again, a little push. I got damage on the back end. And this was a big issue for me. I just couldn't do much. Exactly, Flash, exactly. But okay, this was now very nice. Got back on the dry line. Let's go. That's why it was so chaotic. Not even DRS would get you that much speed. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Again, gaining. Defense. Defense again. It actually might be that TCS is better. But yeah, 4/10 is it's a huge difference. It's not even comparable. How is my sleeping schedule? No, it's the same. It didn't really change because it was only one day. If I did it a couple of days in a row, then it would be different. But if you do it, it's basically like jet lag. But yeah, nothing happened. So I got 19 minutes here. And by the way, I found this. A drone. Wait a second. He's sliding, okay. So you aren't considering a race on wets with another account? I can't do it. It's the official season. I would most likely get banned if I try to do it. So I won't do it. Yeah, no ABS challenge. But I think if I load his tune and his gears, I could potentially... Yeah, different gears in this car. But I know what they are. So I could try it. I could try it here. But you know what? For now, let's do a bit of daily race B, and then I might try it later. What do you think about that? I think that's good. Okay, let's try daily race B. Defense it is. And I even put the lap time in daily race B, so I gotta improve. Wait a second. I mean, I studied the lap of Lewis, or Lewis's lap. Excuse me. And he did an amazing job there. This is now going to feel grippy and heavy. Oh yeah, it feels like heavy. It feels... it might be like really awkward to say. This car feels like it has a lot of grip right now. Maybe too much grip. No, I'm keeping the point. It's a tough race. I'm not going to do it again. Just not even for the points, but just for the stress of it. Like it's. Yeah, now it feels like unbelievable how much grip this car has. It's dry, and also there is grip. Like, look at this. Easy corrections. No, it's custom slipstream. Like, it doesn't make sense, really. Yeah, no one wants to do it. I gotta get used to this car now because it feels like a brick. Yeah, look at this. Little, nothing. Okay, 255. Yeah, now these corrections feel like I have like 5 seconds to react to something. And even this car is difficult to drive. Probably even +5. You know, if I went for fun again, I would probably take the full wets, even though I probably wouldn't be competitive with them. And even maybe I would try to take the hards for the qualifying. Okay, let's improve. That's like much better, isn't it? Yeah. It's such a joy to drive this car now. I can't even explain it to you. No, I thought to myself, am I still in the intermediates? Okay, let's go sign up for the race. Actually got a good delta, 608. Okay, Let's go sign up for the race because I'm going to forget. Luca, don't worry about it. I mean, I appreciate the previous donation. Don't mention it. Okay. Okay, I think a 0.3 is doable. Wait a second. Just have to open the door a bit. Is there a Porsche here? Lancer? Beetle. Yeah, I usually just put it to 2K because that auto function isn't exactly the best. It's like messed up every once in a while. Yeah, I put the game to broadcast mode, so now I have menu music, and I'm not gonna get a copyright strike for it. It's really good. I'm very glad that they did it. I don't know who thought of that function, but thank you. Very nice of PD about thinking about these things. Ciao. Now you can see exactly how much I'm accelerating and how my curve looks like. Oh, nations, Tiago. Oh, nations. It actually, I would say it was like really, really good. Better than I expected, honestly. Because my qualifying was terrible, but my race pace was fine. Let's be honest, I probably didn't have the pace of the other guys, but I managed to get it done. Okay, I would probably need like a lot of work to get this down to like a low 28. Do you think that the DD Pro is still... I would say that it's a good buy. It's still a good wheel, nothing really changed. I mean, in my opinion, on the market for that price, you really can't find anything else, and it's a really good product. I would say so. If you're in a budget, then I think the DD, the normal one, it's going to do like 95% of the job. I think I would lie to say if it gave you much of a boost. It just gives you, it's hard to say if it gives you consistency, but the response, in my opinion, is a little bit faster. Something that a lot of people can't even feel. So, yeah, I would definitely say like the DD Pro is still worth it, well worth the money. But the DD Plus is, you know, for ones that want a little bit more. Like, it's hard to explain it. It's hard to put it into words. This car feels like very, very stiff now. It is expensive. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's not expensive. It is. But at the end of the day, I really don't feel like I want to buy a Thrustmaster after this, or I want to go to Logitech after this, because, I mean, realistically, Logitech doesn't even have this ecosystem. They have a couple of products, but they really don't have an ecosystem. It's slowly growing. I don't want to say that it does not exist. It's kind of very limited, so to say. I don't want to say that they have bad products or anything, but you're fairly limited if, you know, you want to get a new wheel or a new set of pedals, because they literally have 2 pedal sets. It's not, in my opinion, that you maybe need more, but for someone that is looking for potential upgrades in the future, yeah, it might be, yeah, I'm going to say it might be worth spending a little bit more. But at the same time, you know, if you're in a budget, you're in a budget. Nothing is going to change the budget, so even that gear is not on the budget, let's be honest. In sim racing, nothing is on budget. I mean, like everything in life, it has its own pros and cons. But at the end of the day, it really depends on you and what are you looking for. Whoa! But yeah, but this is the thing. So now I'm using, let's say I'm using Simlink pedals, and I could have, well, and yeah, by the way, I can use it with a FANATEC wheelbase, but soon there will be podium pedals, which I would really like to test. And now I'll have that ability to test a new product from them, because I got their wheelbase. And also, if I, let's say, want to buy a new wheel, I have like a million of other options, and you might see a lot of those options in the background. And probably this wheel is still going to be my favorite. So it's maybe the ecosystem, but a lot of people just buy one wheel and they kind of stick with it. They don't change a lot. Okay, never mind. Let's get into the race now. Yeah, that's also one of the things. If you decide to buy something that is, let's say, less expensive now, you'll probably pay the price in the future. Like if you're going step by step. Yeah, okay, on a G29. But to be realistic, I don't think I could ever reach this level on a G29. I did a test, but I have a feeling like maybe the test wasn't exactly showcasing what I wanted to do. So I picked a Group 4 car, and Group 4 cars are usually easier to drive than, let's say, Group 3s. And yeah, that's the difference. It depends on what you drive. So if you drive a Group 4 cars, primarily if you're focused on Group 4s and that kind of stuff, nothing is really going to make that much of a difference because the cars are a little bit slower. They really don't require that many corrections. But as soon as you go to something that has like a lot more downforce, and on top of that it's just more challenging to drive, you will find yourself in a place where you really don't want to be, with, let's say, non-direct drive wheels. And this is where it all starts. This is where the real difference shows. I don't think this race I would have done it on a G29. I would have done a decent lap because I would, learn the lines, I would learn how the car feels and all of that. But for example, when I was losing the car, and that was the most important part for me, I don't think that I would be able to save the car out of some situations. It simply wouldn't be possible. So that's the part that this wheel has, and let's say non-direct drive wheels have. On Suzuka, I was using the G29, and I set a really good lap. But okay, with the FANATEC, I set an even better lap time. But it's possible to set a good lap time with a G29. I'm not saying that it's not. It's more about the skills. But at the same time, direct drives help. I mean, that's why you're paying for it. Moxin, thank you. And thank you guys for watching and all of the likes today. Like a lot of likes today. A lot of likes. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. You can catch a slide. That's the point. So I think for new drivers starting on the G29, I think it's good. Why not? Just to learn how the car feels, what to do, what not to do. But then later, as you're getting more serious, I would definitely recommend getting a direct drive. I remember when I bought it was actually my FANATEC CSL Elite wheelbase. And when I went from a G29 to that base, I thought, oh my god, I can race. Like, I can race. And then another step was the DD Pro. The DD Pro, like, completely changed the way I drive. And yeah, even the load cell. I can't even explain how much it changed. Now, let's change this race and finish on the podium. And let's not get a penalty. What? Yeah, I would say so. I remember when I was saving for my first one, I think I saved for like... well, I don't want to over-exaggerate, but I was still a student, I was still working for basically nothing. And I saved for like 3-4 months to buy the whole bundle, which was like 1,000 euros. And like, I didn't really, or actually I tried not to spend too much each month just to get that one. And I remember that feeling when I got it, all of those boxes in front of me, and I was like, oh, this is the real deal. I think that was the best moment for me. But yeah, I mean, I still remember when I first bought my direct drives and better stuff. That was the moment. With a better wheel, T150 is okay, but if you can hit top 100, I think with a direct drive, with same amount of time spent, you could probably be like top 50. I'm not even kidding. Like, if you know what you're doing. Simnet hydraulics. I will let you know. I don't know much about them. They could be worth it. Okay, no idea. Yeah, PlayStation 5 come first. Okay. Let's get serious now. It's a fairly short race, like only 5 laps. And every mistake counts. Oh! Then you will let me know. By the way, Chris, what's the price? I haven't even checked it. Okay, I'm losing time. Not great. I mean, if I corrected that formula, I can correct this. Aha, so not too much. I mean, still a lot, but I expected more. Penalty for me. No. We are almost we're almost done with this race. 8 tenths behind, as I said, one mistake. It's all over. Bad choice. Slow loading times and all of that. Really nothing happened in this race. Knew it. It's not easy, you see. I got a penalty. Oh, let's see what's going to happen there. But it feels so strange coming from a formula, and this now takes some time to get used to. Nothing happened. How can I change that? Yeah, I need to qualify better, I think. That's how. Yeah, P5 to P5 now. Nothing, yeah, nothing happened. But okay. Into the next one. Yeah, those 40 pedals were too stiff for me. I had no travel. I'll see. Hergan, hi. Mr. Cyprien, hi there. Yeah. I would really like to hear what you think about those pedals. I don't even know how much or how long it actually takes to ship them. Yeah, you need to push. I agree. Second. Got it. My rating went down. Next week. Okay, let's go again. Basic G923. First turn, 2 tires must stay on the curb. Let's see. Or as Tiago is saying, that yellow thing. Ah, the formula was hectic. Still, I enjoyed it. More or less. Rather less than more, but P3 in the end. Actually, I'll be there a little bit before that, but okay, I messed it up there. Enjoyed the Nations Cup. I enjoyed it. I would like not to enjoy it again. Let's try with 0, just to see how it is. Great. Yeah, the tires are also getting colder. It's pretty cold. -4. Why? Let's try to do it again. Base. I will let you know soon. This corner is killing me. Unique high. Messed it up. Yeah, the tires are really getting colder. Okay, that's a penalty, yeah. Oh, let's go. B5 again. Yeah, I think I need to do my lap in the first try. But the tires are getting colder. Like, I can see that the front right just isn't biting. It could potentially, like, okay, I could potentially improve because the lines are not optimal. But at the same time, it just messes up the braking, turning, and everything. So I would say that the first lap is usually the best one, unless I can keep the tires warm. Which I think I can, but I need to, like, spin it. I need to spin the car, like, put some heat into the tires over 1 or 2 laps and then give them a hug. I know, Tiago, but unfortunately they don't want the hug. Like, I'm not sure what I can do about it. How did Nations go? Really well, actually. Really, really well. I finished in P3. I'm never doing that race again. Yeah, it was a mess, honestly. It was kind of positive for me because I did it okay. I mean, it went well for me. But let's go. No, it doesn't matter. And I already lost half a second. I have to learn how this car works. Thank you, Rob. Oh, man. I'm too old for this. I don't think you will really find anyone that really understands where it all came from. No, I use the intermediates. Everyone used the intermediates. Oh. Let's try to get it. Oh, he has a half a second penalty, so let's just stay behind him. Yeah, 5 laps. Yeah, not enough. Just if I knew that he had a penalty, I would have given him a push there. Yeah, but now I'm like a second and almost 2 seconds behind them. But I have a feeling like we will see more penalties soon. Let's see if he's going to get a penalty now. How is that not a penalty? Strange. He probably lifted. Okay, I'm getting closer to them, but 3 out of 5 laps, we're halfway there. So unless something big happens, I'm not going to catch them. .4 now, okay. Well, it seems like... No, it seems like I'll get a penalty. That's what it seems. Or maybe I won't. Strange. This was usually the penalty ring. Thank you, Michael. Not sure if that's a penalty or not. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, that's like half a second. No, yeah. Yes, no, yes, no. Come on. Final lap. Have to defend, right? Ah, well done. Oh, where did that come from? What was that? Ah, Dive Bomber's Paradise. I wasn't expecting that one. Thank you guys. And 750 likes. Thank you guys. Really appreciate all of the likes today. And we hit 100% of the goal. And wow, thank you. Thank you very much. I wasn't expecting that dive. But thank you for the likes. And I have to say, very, very nice move from Mata on the outside. I mean, even this car seems to be like really, really good on the outside. Has decent acceleration. If the angle is not high enough, then it's like very, very difficult to get the acceleration down. Nije loš, nema šta. Pazi, još je junior. On the bottom right, that's telemetry. That's what it is. Kažeš, bome je. Nemam šta za reći. Let's go. Okay. We both lost DR. Actually, how much DR am I losing here? Menu music hits. Okay, I didn't really lose too much. A few 100 points. I'm still up, so it's good. Yeah, it's all good. Let's go. I should do it again. Let's rent the car again. Let's see if I can improve my time. Okay. Just a second. Okay. Wasn't a good lap, but let's see. might be a penalty, right? No. I don't know if it's third or fourth there. Fourth. That makes sense. I just need to carry more speed. I'm pretty sure that's a penalty. Or? Apparently it's not. Definitely the car is slower in the second lap. Okay, improved. Stabilize the back end first. But yeah, those fronts are getting really cold. What if I do something like that? And they will still be cold. Yeah, later entry. I mean, of course, a lot of things I need to change to get a better lap. But yeah, in my opinion, the tires are the biggest issue here, because the tires are getting too cold. No break-in buys. They would make a little difference, but you're not braking on the straight, and they're getting cold on the straight. So, and you can even see that the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, which is like really cold. You suck. Let's see how much. Just kidding. Where are you? Ah, RS01. The brakes. The brakes. And Bentley, hi there. Tiago, can you actually change something? I don't think you can really change anything here. Can you? Let's go. Go. Oh yeah. I think it's going to be another penalty for that. Whoa. That's wide. Oh, yeah, that's also a penalty. Penalty in front. Yeah, Yeah, I'm not sure if I can really get much out of that penalty. Well, I haven't tried the Lodge the car is 50, but I would always recommend the DD Pro. I don't know exactly which one is better, because, as I said, I don't know the difference. But if you go with the DD Pro, you won't go wrong. He went for it here, so they will lose a bit of time. Maybe more time than they should have lost. Definitely more time than they should have lost. Oh yeah. Oh, they lost a lot of time. Good. And whoa, that's a penalty, and that's like a big slide. All right. Battery is low. Why not? Oh, why not? He'll break me very late. I thought he would break late, but he didn't. I don't know what just happened. I would like to see the replay of this. I mean, realistically, I didn't want to lift. But I was just trying to save the car, so it's like you're trying to win, you're trying to not lose the car, and also you're trying to give the space to someone. I don't know if GG's or not. I want to see the replay of this. Let's have a look at the replay. That's what happened. Perfect. Wait a second. I gotta check that. I have to check that. Not the most amazing one that I've done ever, but... Never tried this race, never this car. I would recommend this car instead of the RS. Okay, so far it was, like, good. He had a better line. I'm trying to send it. Like... I had the apex. Maybe he expected that I would... Was there a contact actually here? Ah, Bokrashmir. Push to pass. Didn't really mean to be. Like, at this point, I think everything was fine at this point, but I'm not sure what happened here. Like, it seemed like quite a big hit. Yeah, the way that it... Like, look at this. But nothing, like, nothing is happening, and then all of a sudden, bam. It just feels like the car drifts wide. And then it was like, oh yeah, I was trying to save the car. But no, from my point of view, it didn't seem like it was like any kind of hit. Okay, we were close, we were battling. I tried to go for it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I got the insight. Only you can judge me, guys. Yeah, not one of my best moments that I ever had. But that's hard to say. But Debra, I have to thank you for being a member for 24 months. That's 2 years. Thank you. Not enough space. It was a dive here. It was definitely a dive. But from my point of view and from my replay, it looked like there was there is space. There is space on the left. I was on the inside. Yeah, it is a dive. But I'm not sure why he got like pushed wide like that. You can see like it's like a contact, but it wasn't that severe, so it's more like a GT physics, I guess. And then he was just out. Yeah, okay, let's have a look at his steering just to see. But it was probably from his point of view, it seemed like a contact. Yeah. But from my point of view, it was very, very close, but still contact, but it wasn't that severe. Red card, right? Yeah, it seems like a push. hard racing. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Strange. I mean, sorry that it ended like that. I went for it. It was what it was. But yeah. I sent him off the track. But, okay, sending someone off the track, but yeah, we would need to see the judges. I don't want to take it too seriously. But yeah, probably if someone did something like that or something similar to me, I wouldn't be happy. That's for sure. I definitely wouldn't be happy. But I mean, it was a hard battle for P1. At the end of the day, I'm not sure if anyone would really get a penalty there. It was 50-50. 50-50. He would probably say that it's like 80-20. I would say that it's 20-80, and then we would meet in the middle and say it's 50-50. And then the judges would probably give 5 seconds to Ocon and everyone would be happy. Universe would be in balance and we would call it a day. So these photos are nice. That's what I gotta say. But guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day with this one. I'm just going to actually try to have like a chilled evening after that nightmare of a drive. And the gap to dive in was there, so yeah, incidento. Incident. Yeah, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, it's a daily race, so we're not really fighting for the world championship. But I'm pretty happy with the points that I got here. 379. 400 was close. But looking at the schedule, this one is going to be like the worst. This one is actually going to be nice. I think Group 3 here is going to be very nice. I'm actually looking forward to this one, and I might put in even in some decent qualifying time. And then Circuit Saint Croix, it's not a B, it's an A. Well, the track is B, but the car is an A. But the overall experience is probably going to be an F. Suzuka, again, I don't know if it's going to be variable weather, but it's probably going to be like really, really bad. I don't know what to think about this. And Group 2, I had some really positive experiences with Fuji in Group 2, so maybe it's going to be a good one. But overall, I'm actually quite excited about this season because it looks okay. Okay, some of the rounds, for example, the rounds with the Red Bull X competition, round 2, not amazing. Saint Croix, it's a wide track, it's going to be difficult, but at the same time it could be good. And then we got Suzuka, which might be like okay. So Digit are the settings you got in the subscription. You mean description? Maybe I should start charging subscriptions for my settings. They're down in they're down below. Or you can just click on that link. And yield to D high. And you can see that your little car is doing some magical stuff. Like 800 likes today, guys. And it's a pretty nice addition, I have to say. You should check yield to D. He made that very, very nice overlay, like the car. It's a very, very nice looking car, I gotta say. I should, you know what? I should put it on the live intro. That would be good. Oh yeah. So the Red Bull X 2019, the other car for the Nations Cup. Yeah. So when it says specified, or oh no, I'm not entering this. When it says specified car, that's the Red Bull X competition. But I do have to say thank you for watching and thank you for the support and fabulous loving the telemetry. Thank you very much. But just kidding. I'm going to test it out. I'm probably going to do some modifications. We are going to do some modifications, and if everything becomes stable and if everything is like properly working, I'll find a way how to help you guys get it. So, young Tom Hanks. Maybe I am him. Maybe. Just a slip in. Thank you, Digit. Platypus Warrior. Thank you. And like 800 and... Well, actually, it's a lot more. My voice is so chilling. Oh, thank you. Maybe I should practice. Just kidding, guys. Thank you for watching once again. It's been a pleasure as usual. And today, it has actually been a good one. Yeah, I gotta say. Can you show the Corolla settings? I got it on my video. And wait a second, I can show you, yeah, before we get going. But not there. Share screen, just a second. The settings from the world record are slightly different. That's what I have to say. But these are the settings. You can find it on the link. Wait a second. You can find it in this link. The settings are here. So if you just click on the link, then if you go to screen sharing, there it is. Like, it's literally the first one. When you load the website, click on this one, and here you got the gear ratios, here you got the setup of the car, and that's about it. So hopefully you will enjoy it. And the other setting is slightly different. I have to see exactly how can I tune it. But if you're looking for settings, the easiest way to do it is this. So just set the lap time, and then when you set the lap time, or when you go into... Do I have this car? I don't have the car. Yeah, when you take the car, when you set the lap time, or you just load the qualifying time trial, you will see data logger, and then just load the best player in the world, and it will show his telemetry and everything. So you don't have to guess what it is. But overall, once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.